This is a sign that you should be following your dream right now. That dream that you had since you were little, to become a spy, a pastor, whatever it may be, no matter how hard it may seem, this is a sign that you should be following that dream right now. So in this movie, there's something called time. That's the movie called Time. It's basically a timer in your hand where it shows your life, right? It shows your life up. And it really shows what people are doing. They're just slave minded now. They lost their true purpose since they were little. They lost their dream. They don't have a dream anymore. And basically, their dream is to retire, right? And people always like, all of them are like the same. They just go to work, go to work, go to work. And then when they come home, they just go on their phones, Instagram, and just do a bunch of instant gratification habits. And then they ended up feeling like shit, right? But in that time that you have, that free time, you could be using to be pursuing your dreams. So if right now you are not pursuing your dreams, it's your fault. If you had a dream to write a fictional comic book, to work for Marvel and create the next Spider-Man, then do that. Stop wasting your time watching Spider-Man and watching these TikTok videos and start becoming the TikToker. You know? Stop watching the animes and create your own. Create a story. Start drawing it. Start illustrating it. Create your own story. There's a lot of broken dreams, you know? Like, a lot of freaking broken dreams in this world where they dream about, like, I want to be a fighter, I want to do that, and then they end up working at Walmart. I'm not making fun of anybody working at Walmart. If you love working there, props for you. Thank you, bro. You guys got good service there, bro. But yeah, if you have a dream, follow it, please. Follow it with your true purpose and your true passion. Some days you're gonna feel unmotivated, like, you know, some days I don't feel like recording. Some days I don't feel like reading. Some days I don't feel like improving myself, but then I tell myself, what are you telling these people? To improve their lives, to be accountable. And if I don't do that, then am I really practicing what I preach? Obviously I'm not. Some days you're gonna feel down, some days you're gonna feel unmotivated, and those are the days that where discipline comes in. Remember, it's not how hard you work, it's what you work on. You could be working 10 hours, right? In this crappy job that makes $5 an hour. But if, let's say, you make a skill course, right? You make that, you spend like probably like 2 hours on it, and then it gets a lot of buys, right? Like 1,000 buys, and boom, you blew up. It's not how hard you work, it's about what you work on. And if that timer, if life is like the movie Time and we have a timer in our arms telling us when we're gonna die, and let's just say I'll die in 2 weeks, or you'll die in 4 years, or you'll die in 10 years. No matter how far it is, you're still going to be feared. You're still going to have fear that one day you're going to die. And the more time you waste, you can see on your arm that the more time you waste, the less things you're gonna achieve, and you're just gonna die a fucking bozo. So why is it different right now when we don't have timers in our arms, huh? Because we don't, just because we don't doesn't mean it's not there. It's like air. We don't see it, but it's there. You need to start following your dreams, bro. Do not die. Do not die accomplishing someone else's dream. Your parents tell you to go to college. That's their dream for you. Follow your dreams. Because I'm sorry to say this, but if your parents die, you'll just be stuck there, crying your entire life, blaming your parents, when in reality, it's your fault why you listen to them. You didn't have to listen to them. Life is crazy. Life is hard. It's gonna be full of suffering. So why not suffer with the things that you choose? You could choose to suffer in college, right? You're working a job together. Let's just say you go to college, right? Working your parents' dream or somebody else's dream, you know. You're going to college, you have debt, you're working like a 15-hour job, right? A 15-hour job, and boom, right? You're working a 15-hour job, and let's just say at the end of the day, you did a part-time job. So let's just say like 15 times 56, 15 times 4, 56, right? Let's say you just make like $56 a day, right? If you make $56 a day and you do a part-time job, right? But instead of using that part-time job, like instead of going to college, you follow your passion. You see what I'm trying to say? You are still making a living following your dream. But nobody wants to tell you that. And then once you blow up, you don't have to work no more. You can even actually work for 8 hours if you want, a full-time job, and you still have 8 hours of sleep. That's 16 hours. 8 hours of sleep and 8 hours of work. 16. You have 16 hours. There's 24 hours a day. 16. 24 minus 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 8 hours left. You have 8 hours to work on your craft. 8 hours. And you won't be mentally fried by college. Follow your dreams. Don't die along with your dreams. Die with your legacy. Die with 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people behind your back, praising you for what you've done. Become the next Picasso. Become the next Leonardo da Vinci. Become what you want to become, but nobody is telling you that it's going to be hard, and it's gonna suffer, and it's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. It's gonna feel like it's not working out. But if it feels like it's not working out, that's just another reason to keep moving forward. That's enough for me. See you. Have a good rest of your day.